Hello, hello. February 14th, 2026, weekly update. Happy Valentine's Day. Highlight of this week work. Just work, 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 work. God dang it, dude. It's just been work nonstop this last week. I think I've written, like joke wise, I think I've sat down and written maybe an hour and a half this last week. Excuse me. It's just been one thing after another. It's a really busy time right now for me with work. Um Last week on Thursday, what yeah, Thursday and Friday, I had to just sit down and study for a quiz that I had on Friday that I needed to pass for work. Um Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning was work. Um so didn't really have any time there. I had to get other things done that I couldn't get done that Thursday and Friday last week because I was studying for that test. Sunday was the Super Bowl. Hung out with a buddy of mine, some buddies of mine from work. It was actually pretty cool. It was actually pretty fun. Just chilling with them, watching the Super Bowl. And I really enjoyed the halftime show. Halftime show was cool. So shout out to Bad Bunny for putting on a nice show. So, but then that was all night. That was all night, all day, all night. So I didn't do anything there. Um, I didn't even go out and do a mic. Monday, Monday was work. Didn't go out Monday because I still hadn't written anything yet because I really wanted to rewrite my set. Tuesday, was more or less the same thing. Normally, I don't work Tuesdays, but I picked up for a friend of mine because she really wanted off. So I picked up the day for her. And then Tuesday ended up being a really, really busy day. And at the end of it, I was just tired. I was so tired. I'm like, dude, I was ready to fall asleep. I was just out and I was all sweaty and just, I'm like, no, I need to get rest. I need to get rest. Wednesday was my day off. I didn't do anything Wednesday. I laid in bed. I kid you not. I laid in bed till like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I laid in bed all day. I slept a lot. I just watched YouTube videos. I relaxed. I chilled. I did nothing. Took naps. I laid down and went back to sleep like two times. And I did not I literally did not get out of bed except for in the morning when I brushed my teeth and made a shake for breakfast. And then one more time several hours later for lunch. Other than those two times, like up until 6 o'clock, yeah, I just laid in bed all day and it felt great. I so desperately just needed to like rest, honestly, that day. So I'm very thankful for that. And then Thursday, I didn't get very much writing done. I was off. I wanted to get writing done for comedy. Um, but I ended up spending 4 hours on a Valentine's Day card for a girl. Go figure. I'm giving it to her later today, and it's it's like on the one hand, I wish I'd gotten writing done for comedy. I really do, but then on the other, you know, I love comedy, but I also want to love someone too. And it, I went out. I did one mic that night. I tried to write like for an hour beforehand. That was that 1 hour that I actually sat down and wrote. I wrote a few things. Um, Went on stage with a few ideas, kind of like thinking about the last set that I did. And then just gave myself some ideas and then just went on stage and just talked about those ideas so that they were in the same vein. of last week's set. Not exactly the rewritten set that I wanted to do. And I had fun. I had fun with that set actually. But yeah, it just I was kind of annoyed, honestly, that I still haven't had a chance to sit down and write for comedy the way I want to, the way I've done before. But, you know, then with Valentine's Day this weekend, today, after that one mic, I went to another mic and I was like, I'm going to be up really late and I want to go to sleep really late and I want to be tired. And tomorrow's a busy day, Friday, yesterday. And it was, I didn't get out of work till 11:30, 11:45, which is really late for me. No, I got out later. I got out later. I think I got out at like midnight. Yeah, I got out at like midnight. Um, but yeah, so and then today is even busier than yesterday was. Like today we are sold out, booked solid all shift long. So that means nonstop nonstop tables all night long from when we open to when we close. Um and yeah, it's going to be a day. And then my GM is asking was asking people yesterday if anybody wants to do a double on Sunday because we got a lot of reservations on Sunday too. And she asked me like, "Do you want to do a double tomorrow?" I'm just like, I don't need to. That's why I live in Vanessa, right? I live in Vanessa, so I don't need to work, but you can always use more money, right? You can always use more money. And it's not busy like this all the time. It's busy, but not this busy. Like this, like on holidays, it's a different level of busy for sure. Um, but then if I do that, then I don't have time to write tomorrow either, right? And it's like, you know, and then I work Monday. So it's just it's frustrating because it's like I want comedy to be the only thing that I do, but it also just it doesn't pay me anything and I need to work because Vanessa doesn't fix herself for free. Um and buying equipment for like the podcast and wanting to tint my windows and everything like that's not free. So and any mechanical issues that come up with Vanessa, that's not free. So it's like having to find a balance between working and making money, but then also allocating funds appropriately to do like the other things that I want to do. So yeah, that's just what that is. Um, but oh well, I don't know. That's just kind of like where things are at for me. I'm giving the girl her Valentine's card today. She's the same girl that I picked up for on Tuesday. Go figure. Um, but I think she'll like it. I mean, she already knows I'm getting her a card, right? I asked her if I could get her a Valentine's Day card. She like got all bashful and shy and everything. She's like, "Oh my gosh, yes." Um, then she's like, "I feel bad though because I didn't get you anything." I'm like, "It's okay. It's just gonna be a small card, you know." So that's nice. Um, but yeah, just work all week, just work, and not too much comedy, and trying to court a woman. You know, it is what it is. Um, that's really it. I could keep going into work and everything, but nah, I don't want to talk about that. I like my job. But no, I'll leave it at that. So thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. And as always, God bless you, whoever you are. You who are made in the image of God. All right. Have a good day.